Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 347, The Little Blue Teapot's New Friend. Beginner. Once upon a time, in a small kitchen with yellow walls, lived a little blue teapot. He wasn't a very big teapot, and he wasn't a very new teapot. He had a small chip on his spout, and his handle wobbled a little, but he was a happy teapot. Every morning, the lady of the house, Mrs. Higgins, would fill him with hot water and tea leaves. He loved this part of the day. The warm water felt nice inside him, and he liked the smell of the tea. Ah, he would think, this is the best part of the day. Mrs. Higgins would pour the tea into pretty cups, and sometimes she would have biscuits with it. The little blue teapot would sit on the table and watch. He liked to see the steam curl up from the cups. It looked like little white clouds. One day, Mrs. Higgins bought a new teapot. It was a big and shiny and silver. The little blue teapot felt a little sad. He sat on the shelf and watched the new teapot being used. The new teapot was very grand. It could hold lots of tea, and it poured very well. The little blue teapot sat on the shelf for many days. He felt dusty and lonely. Nobody wants me anymore, he thought. He watched the dust gather on his lid and felt a little sorry for himself. He remembered all the happy mornings, the warm water, and the sweet smell of tea. One afternoon, Mrs. Higgins's granddaughter, Lily, came to visit. Lily was a small girl with bright eyes and a big smile. She saw the little blue teapot on the shelf. "Grandma," she said, "what's this?" Mrs. Higgins picked up the little blue teapot. "This is an old teapot," she said. "I used to use it a long time ago." Lily took the teapot from her grandmother. She held it carefully in her hands. "He's lovely," she said. "Can I play with him?" Mrs. Higgins smiled. "Of course, dear," she said. Lily took the little blue teapot to the table. She pretended to pour tea into her toy cups. "Would you like some tea, Mr. Bear?" she asked her teddy bear. "It's very good tea." The little blue teapot felt happy. He hadn't been played with in a long time. He liked Lily. She was gentle and kind. She even wiped the dust off his lid with her sleeve. From that day on, Lily always played with the little blue teapot when she visited her grandmother. She would give him tea parties with her toys, and she would tell him stories about her day at school and about her friends. One day, Lily brought a new toy with her. It was a small, fluffy yellow chick. "This is Pip," Lily said, introducing the chick to the little blue teapot. "Pip is my new friend." The little blue teapot felt a little nervous. He had never had a toy friend before. He watched as Lily placed Pip next to him on the table. "Hello," Pip chirped in a tiny voice. The little blue teapot didn't know what to say. He just sat there quietly. Lily giggled. "Pip wants to be your friend too," she said to the teapot. Slowly, the little blue teapot began to feel more comfortable. He liked Pip's cheerful chirping. He liked how Lily included him in all her games. One afternoon, Lily was pretending that the teapot and Pip were going on an adventure. She carried them around the kitchen, making airplane noises. Suddenly, she tripped. The little blue teapot tumbled off the table and landed on the floor with a loud clink. Lily gasped. She picked up the teapot and examined him carefully. The chip on his spout was a little bigger now. "Oh no," Lily cried. "I'm so sorry." The little blue teapot felt a little bit of fear, but then he saw the worried look on Lily's face. He knew it was an accident. Lily's grandmother came over. She looked at the teapot and then at Lily. "It's all right, dear," she said gently. "It's just a little chip. It doesn't hurt him." Lily carefully placed the teapot back on the table. She gave him a little pat. "I'll be extra careful next time," she promised. The little blue teapot felt a warmth spread through him. He knew that Lily cared about him very much. He was happy to have a friend like Lily, and now he had a friend like Pip too. He learned that even though he was old and a little chipped, he was still important and loved. He learned that being useful isn't always about doing big things, but sometimes about bringing joy to someone small. And now he had two someones, and that, he thought, was a very important thing indeed. Vocabulary notes. Chip, noun, meaning a small piece broken off something, usually by accident. Example, he had a small chip on his spout. Explanation, the teapot had a tiny piece broken off the part where the tea comes out. Similar words, crack, a line in something. Break, to separate into pieces. Nick, a small cut or chip. Spout, noun, meaning a tube-shaped opening through which liquid is poured. Example, he had a small chip on his spout. Explanation, the spout is the part of the teapot that you pour the tea from. Similar words, nozzle, a projecting spout. Outlet, a place where something comes out. Wobble, verb, meaning to move unsteadily from side to side. Example, and his handle wobbled a little. Explanation, the teapot's handle wasn't firmly attached, so it moved slightly. Similar words, shake, to move with quick, short movements. Tremble, to shake slightly, often because of fear or cold. Rock, to move gently back and forth. Grand, adjective, meaning impressive and large or magnificent. Example, the new teapot was very grand. Explanation, the new teapot was large, shiny, and looked expensive. Similar words, magnificent, splendid, impressive, luxurious. Gather, verb, meaning to collect or accumulate. Example, he watched the dust gather on his lid. Explanation, the dust was accumulating or building up on the teapot's lid. Similar words, collect, accumulate, pile up. Gentle, adjective, meaning kind and soft in behavior, not rough or severe. Example, she was gentle and kind. Explanation, Lily was careful and kind in her actions and behavior. Similar words, kind, tender, mild, soft. Examine, verb, meaning to inspect someone or something in detail to determine their nature or condition, to investigate thoroughly. Example, she picked up the teapot and examined him carefully. Explanation, Lily looked closely at the teapot to see if it was damaged. Similar words, inspect, check, scrutinize, investigate. Tumble, verb, meaning fall suddenly, clumsily, or headlong. Example, the little blue teapot tumbled off the table. Explanation, the teapot fell off the table in a clumsy way. Similar words, fall, trip, stumble, topple. Story written by Google Gemini 2.0 AI. Images created by Designer AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Hello, this is Steve. If you enjoyed the story, please would you take the time to leave a meaningful comment and click on the like icon. If you want to know when the next story has been uploaded, please click on the notify bell icon to be notified. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and tell your English learning friends so they can benefit too. Thank you.